Let me tell you something that's going to change how you think about attraction completely. There are men women remember for a week. There are men women remember for a month. And then there are men women remember for years. Men they think about randomly on a Tuesday afternoon. Men whose name still makes them feel something long after the last conversation. Men they compare every other guy to without even realizing it. What's the difference between those men and everyone else? It's not looks. It's not money. It's not even confidence in the way most people talk about it. It's 7 very specific things that make a man permanently embed himself into a woman's memory, and most men never do a single one of them. By the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly what makes a man truly unforgettable. And more importantly, you're going to know whether you are one. Let's get into it. Number 1, he made her feel seen, not just looked at. Here's the truth, bro. Most men look at women. Very few men actually see them. There's a massive difference between those two things. Looking at her means noticing how she looks. Seeing her means noticing who she is. The things she said that she clearly felt strongly about. The way her energy changed when a certain topic came up. The small details she mentioned casually that actually meant something deeper. When a man makes a woman feel genuinely seen, not complimented, not flattered, but actually understood, it does something to her that she cannot shake. Because most people go through life feeling slightly invisible. And the man who cuts through that invisibility and says, "I actually see you," becomes unforgettable instantly. Next time you're with her, listen more than you talk. Notice more than you comment on. Ask about the thing underneath the thing she said. Make her feel like the most interesting person in the room, not because you're trying to impress her, because you're genuinely curious about who she is. That curiosity is rarer than you think, and she will remember it forever. Number 2, he had a standard and he held it. Pay attention here because this one is everything. Most men fold. She tests his boundaries, he moves them. She pushes back on something, he backs down immediately. She pulls away, he chases. She's inconsistent, he accepts it without saying a word. And she forgets him. Because a man without standards leaves no impression. He's shapeless. You can't remember something that had no form. But the man who holds his standard, calmly, without drama, without aggression, that man leaves a mark. When he said something was not okay, he meant it. When he walked away from something that didn't respect him, he actually walked. When he had a boundary, it was real. That kind of man is rare, bro. So rare that when a woman encounters him, she doesn't forget him because he showed her something she hadn't seen enough of. A man who respects himself enough to mean what he says. Hold your standard. Not to be difficult, because a man who stands for something is infinitely more memorable than a man who stands for nothing. Number 3, he created a moment she didn't expect. This one is simple, but so underrated. Memorable men create moments, not grand gestures, not expensive dates, just unexpected, genuine moments that catch her off guard in the best possible way. He said something honest when she expected something safe. He took her somewhere interesting when she expected something ordinary. He made her laugh when she expected him to be serious. He went deeper when she expected surface-level conversation. Expectation is the enemy of memory, bro. When everything goes exactly as expected, the brain files it away as routine. Routine is forgettable. But the moment something unexpected happens, something genuine, something real, something that made her feel something she wasn't prepared to feel, the brain flags it, stores it, returns to it. You don't need a big budget to create moments. You need presence, creativity, the willingness to be real when everyone else is performing. One genuine, unexpected moment is worth 100 perfect, predictable dates. Number 4, he was completely himself and never apologized for it. Here's what makes this one powerful. Most men shapeshift around women. They become whoever they think she wants them to be. They soften their opinions. They hide their quirks. They perform a version of themselves that they think is more acceptable, more attractive, more likely to get the result they want. And she senses it. Women always sense it. And a man she can see through is a man she forgets. But the man who shows up completely as himself, with his actual opinions, his real sense of humor, his genuine energy, his quirks and all. That man is unforgettable. Because authenticity is so rare that when it appears, it stops people in their tracks. She might not agree with everything about him. She might even push back on some of it, but she remembers him because he was real in a world full of performances, and real always outlasts perfect. Be yourself, bro. Fully, unapologetically. The right woman doesn't want your performance. She wants you. And the wrong woman was never going to stay anyway. Number 5. He walked away with his dignity every single time. This one hits different. Most guys, when things get uncomfortable, when she pulls back, when the situation stops going their way, they scramble. They over-explain, they chase, they send one more message, they try one more time. And every extra move they make costs them something. Their dignity, their mystery, their power. The unforgettable man does something different. He walks away clean, not coldly, not dramatically, just cleanly, with his head up and his energy intact. No begging, no chasing, no desperate last moves. And bro, she thinks about that man for a long time. Because most men chase, most men scramble, most men make it obvious that they need the outcome to go their way. But this man, he was okay either way. He valued himself enough to walk away with everything that mattered still intact. That image, the man who walked away with his dignity, that image stays with her because it told her something she couldn't ignore. This man knows his worth, and a man who knows his worth is impossible to forget. Number 6, he made her laugh in a way nobody else did. Listen, humor is not about being the funniest guy in the room. It's not about telling the best jokes. It's about something much more specific. The unforgettable man had a sense of humor that was uniquely his, an angle she hadn't encountered before, a way of seeing the world that made ordinary things suddenly funny, a timing that felt natural, not performed. When a man makes a woman laugh, genuinely laugh, not politely laugh, her brain releases oxytocin, the connection chemical, and she associates that feeling with him, that joy, that lightness, that relief of genuine laughter in a world that takes itself too seriously. She will forget the serious conversations before she forgets the moments he made her laugh until her stomach hurt. Humor creates bonds that logic cannot. Find your natural sense of humor and let it out. Don't perform comedy. Just see the world through your own lens and share that view. That's the kind of funny that makes a man unforgettable. The kind that feels like it belongs only to him.
Number 7, he left before she was ready for him to leave. And this is the final one, bro. The one that most guys never figure out. The one that separates the man she thinks about for a week from the man she thinks about for years. He always left her wanting more. The conversation ended while it was still good. The date finished before it dragged. The text exchange stopped while the energy was still high. He said goodnight before she was ready to stop talking. He left the interaction at its peak, not at its plateau, not after it had already faded, but right at the moment it was most alive. And that timing, that discipline of leaving at the right moment, does something powerful to her brain. It creates an open loop, an unfinished feeling, a wait, already? That her mind keeps trying to close long after he's gone. She replays the conversation. She thinks about what he said. She wonders when she'll hear from him again. She's already looking forward to next time before this time has even fully ended. That is the most powerful position you can be in with any woman. Not the man who stayed too long, the man who left exactly right. Always leave her wanting more, bro, in every interaction, every conversation, every date. End it while it's good. Walk away while the energy is still high, and let that open loop do its work in her mind long after you're gone. 7 things. 7 reasons some men become unforgettable and most men become background noise. He made her feel seen. He held his standard. He created unexpected moments. He was completely himself. He walked away with his dignity. He made her laugh like nobody else. And he always left her wanting more. Now be honest with yourself. Which one of these are you already doing? And which one do you know you need to work on? Drop it in the comments right now, because I guarantee at least one of these hit you personally. And the guys who comment are always the ones who actually grow. So don't just watch. Tell me which one landed. And if this video made something click, the next one goes even deeper. Because being unforgettable is one thing. Making her genuinely choose you over everyone else, that's a completely different level. And that video is right here. Don't skip it.